Very funny, though. Yeah, they can go sit on their own lives and talk all this stuff without any proof at all, right? We have all the proof here. Come up and let's talk about it.
And you guys, you gotta understand, like, me personally, I know Cowgirl. This is the third time she's done shit like this. And, you know, circles get destroyed because she does this. And she wants attention. She seeks attention. And, she wants views. She wants all that. But at the same time, she loves drama. And, I tell people all the time this: when you try and constantly either go against me or people that I'm associated with, I'm not trying to go against you. And I loved Cowgirl. Like, she was my best friend. She was all that. But when she decided she wanted to turn on me and decided she wanted to stand up for Hog Boss and all the bullshit scheming he was doing, all those fake charities he was doing and everything else just to fill his fucking pockets, and then she goes and turns on me and says she didn't even ever want to be involved, and then she involves herself. I mean, you
Right.
guys had a real shit show last night. And, so today I talked to Sniper and I say to him, hey, do you know that Marie's doing this shit? And he's like, eventually everybody's going to see that she's sitting there spreading all this bullshit. And not only that, but, he even said that she's going to, fuck around and find out. Because if she keeps on doing this to people, it's going to come back to her. And he
Right.
said, the only shit he's worried about is his own kids. He doesn't even give a shit what she does.
Well, and trust me, nobody is gonna go after her kids.
Get Holy in here. Come on now. I invited you up.
Come on.
You keep sharing the live.
Who?
His little friend Holy.
Oh, holy.
I mean, come on, guys. You were having fun last night. You were partying it up and putting our
Yeah.
pictures out there and calling us bullshitters and sitting there and saying we were doing all kinds of doxing shit and we weren't. And, now it comes out into the light and you guys don't even want to be bothered with it. I mean, shit.
Yep. Sports mom. All of them. Come on.
Well, I don't think Sports Mom's involved because when she went in the live
Oh,
last
she
night,
is.
they blocked her out too.
Nope.
No. Oh, here's the Conservative David. Conservative David, bring your ass up in here. Right now, you fucking loser.
Who, Florida?
Yeah, Florida Dave, he just popped in there.
David,
Cherry,
come on up,
we're not
David.
mean to Florida, David.
No, we are. Sorry. He was in that live yesterday. They won't come up because they're scared. Oh, come on up, you too.
And you guys, you know what's
Come
so
on,
odd?
come
You know
on
what's
up.
so odd to me? Like, after I go and I, basically let everybody know that Wyoming was full of shit, and you guys were sitting there like, no, no, no. Let me tell you something. From knowing her for almost
Who said no, no, no?
shit, like 4 years, my whole thing about it is she doxes people, and you guys don't know that because she doesn't let you know. Anybody she comes in contact with, she doxes because she's a journalist, and then she sits there and she uses Nexus, which is a program to sit there and put out your public information and shit. Like, she can see all that stuff. And see, what's funny is she's the only one that can do it. But why in the hell, right, is she doing this shit and then trying to pin it on people that don't even have access to that?
Good question.
I'm sending invites out. Y'all come on up and explain yourselves instead of sitting in here quiet.
And
Nobody's gonna
see,
say anything because they don't have any proof.
No backbone, huh?
And see, why is, Wyoming deciding to call me all of a sudden? Like, it's like I'm getting a phone call from her, and it's like, what are you calling me for? Like, you
Weird.
caused all this
Crumpets,
shit.
I wonder why. Maybe because her husband called her out.
Yep.
That's too bad, baby. And no one's going after, and I hope he knows this. No one's gonna go after no one's kids. I'm not here, never.
Yeah, I don't care about nobody's kids. I don't care about shit. I ain't even worried about people on and offline. I really don't give a shit about that shit. And my whole thing is, it's like, for people to over exaggerate shit, it's stupid.
Yep. Yeah, but they definitely had a
Oh,
great
I
night
think
last
I got
night.
a text message. Let me see something
They
here.
had a great time last night on live,
Come on,
throwing
crazy
all of
country
our
boy.
names out, all of our names out into this shit. When in fact, we also have a recording that they kind of were the ones who started all of it with Hoosier. They were the ones that got wrapped up in Hoosier, not anybody else.
Navy Sea Lions, and now they've even developed multiplayer games so that they can play against their caretakers.
Hi, back in.
Hi, how are you? Excuse
Hey,
me.
how are you?
Attach recovery lines to Navy equipment on the ocean floor. They work and train in the open ocean every day, and they're free to swim away.
Your TV or something is very loud.
That was nice. She sent me a message, and she said in the message, she's like, "Hey, you need to keep mine and my husband's name out your mouth because you guys were the ones that brought Hog to us, and you guys were the ones that brought Hoosier to us and sent Gen X to the hospital." It's like this. We
That's a
did
lie.
this thing. I told her to stay out of the Hog drama. She wanted to stay out of the Hog drama. And then when she sat there and she had that live where she was streaming the Tucker Carlson and Putin interview, she sat there and had Gen X up in there, and then they were talking about you and freaking Schmel being in there, and then you guys were like, "Oh no, we're in here," and you guys were telling me, "Oh, we enjoyed Cowgirls Live, like watching the interview and shit." And then she goes, after I go and take a nap, and decides that she's going to sit there and she's going to say to me and Brew, "Stop doxing people," when we sat there and we never doxed anybody. So now at this point in time, after they decided that they wanted to do all this bullshit and it's coming back to them, now they don't like it.
Oh,
Okay.
we can't, Texas. I don't
And
have
Wildman, what do you know about what's going on?
Yep. Anybody who just came up here, what's up?
And I want to say for the record, and in all honesty, Hoosier has been in my lives, right? But I don't even know who Hoosier is.
He's been
So
in a lot
Because
of people's lives.
I know Wildman's friends with Hog. What about backing? What do y'all have to say for yourselves in regards to this situation?
I honestly don't even know what's going on. I honestly don't. So if you want to fill me in, go for it. I don't even really know what doxing is. I just keep hearing about it and no clue.
So doxing is when people go and, if you're like a reporter or you're law enforcement, they can sit there and pull up your public records, your name, your address, your criminal history, and all that stuff. So with only journalists and, basically law enforcement being the ones able to do that shit, Cowgirl's basically been doxing a bunch of people that she comes in contact with and then leaks their information out online. She's done this to several people. So she tried to switch it around and basically say that we're the ones that docked this, who's your daddy, and text and everything else, and it wasn't us because we don't have access to the tool that she used for her job to go and look those people's information up. And then she basically called them stolen valor. As far as I had a conversation with certain military people, they basically also denied that this person isn't stolen valor because they made changes to certain military stuff. So she's spreading all kinds of false information. As of today, and a little bit last night, I was talking to her husband. Her husband has ousted her and said that she's making up all kinds of bullshit and that it needs to stop with her and that she's going to fuck around and find out with the wrong person. And he said he doesn't want to be involved in this shit. He said that, it's her doing, it's her making up all these false shits, and that he's only worried about his kids. We're not worried about nobody's kids. We're not worried about him. It's her that's doing all this shit. I have the messages and stuff between me and him, and I'll be posting that later. I mean, if you guys would love to see that in the chat, I can load up my other device and show you it.
Thank you for explaining doxing, but my opinion is, why would anyone want to even do that? We all have our own opinions on whatever and everything, but I don't even know why somebody would want to do that.
You could ask your friend Hog why he wants to dox people.
It's best.
Fallon, who rips people off all the time, and all he does is grift. He says that he's doing certain things for homeless people. He's the homeless. You realize that, right?
100 years.
I don't know much about him at all.
He lives in a fucking motel. He does nothing besides take money from people for fake causes. First, it's an MC that's going to fight against child abuse and pedos and things like that, right?
Right. I remember him talking about that, yeah.
Then it's something else. And now it's gifting to the homeless. He's full of shit. He has stolen so much money from so many people. From what we know for sure and have receipts for, it's over $12,000 just last year of just stolen money that he used on himself.
What the fuck?
With us, and I hope that you do your research on your avocado.
Only that, he also had gotten money from someone that was autistic, and literally they sent him the wrong amount. He then proceeded to take the money, block that person, and not give them their money back when they asked for it.
That's fucked up.
Yep. So this kid, and he's definitely young, and I have those messages too when I DM this kid. And he said he sent him like $250 or something like that. When I'll have to look at the message again, but he wanted 200 back of it, right? And had asked for that to be returned immediately. And no, instead Hog said, "Oh, well, it goes straight to the bank." That's not how Cash App works, bro. With Cash App, you can immediately return the money.
That is fucked.
Yeah.
And now
Now,
this
whether or
group of
not,
people, and now this group of people on Muppets Backdrop, they're coming after a lot of us, saying that we're doxers and everything, which is a complete lie.
yep, we actually have proof of them doxing us.
I'm so glad I don't know how to do any of that. And,
Or threatening to dox us, anyways.
that is, I have no words except to me. It's like if you don't like somebody, just leave them alone. You know.
Right.
I want to inform people and let people know that are in this chat that I'm constantly getting a whole bunch of messages from Cowgirl stating that she wants us to leave her and her husband alone. And like I said before, her husband, basically me and him had a conversation and he ousted her as being a bullshitter and a liar and causing all this drama.
Well, you can
They
also tell
had
her.
one site that basically had my photo, Ivana's, Cherry Cola's, Muppets, Ruse, along with Mariah's, and they were just spreading all kinds of bullshit and misinformation, saying we were doxing people when we weren't, and there was a whole bunch of people on the live telling them to knock this shit off and telling them to stop, bullshitting around. They wanted to keep going for hours and hours at a time. It didn't stop until almost 2 o'clock in the morning. So I hope they don't plan on us stopping getting this information out.
Right. Like you said. So she was hosting the live. How do you expect us to not have your name in our mouths when you're the one that's hosting this fucking live? Are you that stupid? Is she that stupid?
That's fucked up. That's all I gotta say.
Think about it.
No, I know what you're saying. I'm just one where it's like
kids.
I try to get along with people. If I don't, I just leave them alone. That's just how I am. And
Right, but if someone had you up on a background for hours and hours and hours talking about you, do you think that you would not talk about them?
it depends upon what the situation was. This I get it. I do. I'm not,
I mean, if you guys would like, we could also show you samples of that.
I'm sorry. If someone comes for me, I don't give a fuck if I know them or not. I get the right to go for them. Fair's fair. Hand for a hand, eye for an eye, whatever the fuck. You come for me, I'm coming for you.
Yep.
Husband, you can come up and explain yourself.
Yeah, American Mama, tell us what's so bad about text. You're stupid. Make sure you bring the proof, honey. Because that's something that these people also lack is proof of anything.
Yeah, proof
No
and a
proof.
backbone. Proof and a backbone to come up on the panel.
All right.
Yep.
I had my eggs. I'm back. What did I miss?
Nothing. I don't know. Wild Man supposedly is associated with Hog. I don't know him. He won't say nothing.
Who?
Wild Man.
He hasn't said anything?
No.
Nope.
Oh, yeah, you fuck off.
I would like to have a special preview of something. Can we please get where they had that live last night and Hog was in the box, please? Because Wyoming is now stating that she was never associated with Hog. And
Right? That's what they said to me.
Listen. Wyoming cowgirl. Honey, it's too late, babe. All right? I have all the proof that I need. You were hosting the live yesterday. You had my picture up, okay? You had Cora's picture up. You had Cherry and everybody else. Too late, babe. You can go cry to the fucking, I don't know. Who can she cry to? I don't know. Go cry somewhere else, bitch.
To your husband who doesn't believe you either.
Yeah, and you know what's funny is that you got exposed, bitch. Your husband is done with your fucking crazy lunatic games that you want to be a part of so bad. Well, honey, you met your match. Okay, you want to play games and you want to involve my name. Well, guess what? You're going to be up on the background. There you are, the bottom one. And I'm just going to continue to go live about you. Right?
So
I told you, but hold on. I warned them in the live. I do call out lives way better than you. Okay. Now listen, instead of like pretending to hate me, you could have just asked for some advice or how to actually do a call out live. But you guys kind of failed at your call out live. So here I am. Right? I'm here doing my call out live that I told you guys in the comments that I was going to do. Why are you acting surprised? This shouldn't be a surprise.
No,
So the thing with Cowgirl was I had like a few months ago, because she was MIA from TikTok, and she had told Rue was over my house. We grew up together, right? So Rue was over and she was on the, talking to Cowgirl, and she's like, dude, you won't even believe what I just, what she just said, because she was off of TikTok for 3 months, apparently. And she said it was because of Hog threatening her children and speaking about her husband badly and alive, about how the poor guy hasn't killed himself yet. This is what she tells Rue. So I was friends with her, I thought, and I had telegrammed her, and I'm like, hey, how are you doing? And she's like, I'm all right, how are you? And then I was like, listen, I was like, thinking that, she could help because, obviously she's using her doxing powers for other things. I just wanted to know if Hog ever really got into that car accident. If it was actually an accident or he's full of shit and just stealing money from people left and right,
Who?
Hog boss.
I said, oop.
Yeah. So she never answered me back, and that was like months ago. Then all of a sudden this week, she puts that up in the live, and they're like, "You tried jeopardizing her job? What kind of friend is that?" I go, "What?" I was like, "She didn't fucking answer. So what does it matter? She didn't do anything. I asked her something because I thought she fucking couldn't stand him, and he was making her life hell. So why not ask?" And that was the end of that, but that's this big thing.
Yeah, that was their proof.
That was their proof. Yeah.
Yep.
But when I was watching Hog's live, like when Ivana was talking to Hog, this, I think what happened was, I don't know the Wyoming, I never seen this person before, but now that y'all are mentioning it, I think it might have been some jealousy thing.
I
don't know, but there's a lot of people in here sharing this live, and they're not coming up.
Yeah, whatever.
Hold on. I want to make sure that you guys see. Thank you for the gifts. 1 second. 1 second.
It really irritates me when someone gets on and they try to use their fucking sickness as a way to fucking get people's sympathy and all this and that. Look, keep your goddamn health stuff to yourself. No one cares about that. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck about what goes on with you and your health. Keep that between you and your doctor and off of TikTok. That's all I gotta say.
Listen, the one thing that I'm going to say is that Wyoming Cowgirl. Listen, if you want to do a public apology, right? If you want to publicly apologize to me, have my picture up saying that you're sorry for coming after me for no good reason, I may reconsider doing another call out live with you in it. Maybe. Now, I know you're embarrassed because your husband, right, has literally said some things against you. But I digress.
Also, saying that she's not affiliated with Hog is bullshit because the second that Hog came up, that's when my name came into this and said, "Oh, you're forgetting somebody on your background, Ivana." So yeah, go back. Let's rethink what you said on your live. Okay.
I try to tell them. Listen, Ivana, I tried to warn them. I warned them yesterday, and I warned them the first time they were trying to call me out. I said, do not do this because I will go live. And you don't understand. I get more viewers, not on this account. My other account is free now. If I were to go live on that account, we all know that I'd get over 100 people in there. So I could really embarrass you if I want to. And maybe I will. But I do expect an apology. I expect you to have my picture up saying, I'm sorry, Muppet. And I expect you to have me up on the panel so you can publicly apologize to me.
You know what's fucked up? And I was thinking about this. Lady Maverick's husband. How desperate do you got to be? Like, you have to roll her in flour to find the wet spot. And you have to imagine somebody, like, so beautiful.
Streets.
Why in the fuck are they putting me up there with like the doxing and things? Like, and everyone knows
because they didn't do their research and they think that I have 2 accounts.
Well, the thing is, like, I know far too goddamn much, but I don't go out here and tell nobody nothing. You know for a fact, Muppet, I keep everything to myself.
But I know that if somebody involves you, you're gonna go crazy on them.
You know, they all know my address.
It is what it is.
I just want to say this. So my whole thing is with this photo up here that's in the hostess box. I look pretty good in that photo. I'm flying crumpets, the one with the Trump hat on. So that's my other account. So if you guys want to follow that fucking account, because I get like 15,000 fucking viewers.
Oh my God, he's over here promoting himself. Stop it.
Well, you guys can do it with yourself too. You can promote all yourselves too. We're all on that fucking shit.
I did get a violation, but I'm just going to keep it going. I mean, if anything, I will go live tonight on my other account. But I just want to tell Wyoming Cowgirl, listen, if you're going to host a live, make sure it's past, it would probably have to be around midnight Eastern time because I will be working. So if I jump into your live, if you're live, then, and if I can't join, it's because
I want to state that, and this is for anybody that's watching. So last night, I actually went into Cowgirl's Live to get up into the box to defend myself, and she refused to let me up, and then she gave Hog Wash moderator abilities. Imagine that. But she says she's not involved.
Yep.
I don't know. I couldn't even see the live because apparently they know me, but I don't know them, and they blocked me.
Yep.
So I had to go in. I had to go in on a backup account that they didn't know to watch that live.
We were all blocked, so like nobody even that was up on their background was able to come up and say anything.
Yeah, I was blocked for making fun of those 2 girls that went into the hospital.
Hey, I got up there. I was able to get up. Kinda.
Not any of us.
That's a lot of the fuckers down here do that. Like, I had a spill here a while back with a bunch of people on the left side. And the same thing. Oh, come on up, come on up. I go up there. They wouldn't let me fucking up there. It was like continuously loading. They kept fucking exiting out the app so that I couldn't fucking get on. And then when I said fuck it, I tried to go in on other accounts and I was blocked everywhere. But they're like, oh, come on up. But I couldn't.
oh, Streets, you got a violation, hon.
Yeah, that's okay. That's why I came in on this account. Let them ban it. I got an age violation. Well, I appreciate the comment of saying I'm under 18. Thank you.
So they wouldn't let you up and they blocked you, huh, Cora?
All kinds of smack. And then I tried to get up there and talk to the people, and they wouldn't let me up. And then when I fucking tried to go in on other accounts, I was blocked. And everywhere I went, every time I'd go in, they would block me. But they wanted to run the lips about me. Sure, okay.
Wow. Well, I'm going to end the live because I do have to get ready to go to work. Are you okay?
Lady Maverick is in here. What's up, fat girl? How you doing, chubby? Come on up. Talk your shit now. You and your fucking fat ass husband. Always threatening me. Whoa, we're gonna do something. And then they have the balls. I'm gonna call the cops on you. Call the cops for what? I love it. Let them check my phone.
Lady
I've
Maverick,
invited
why
them
does
up
that sound familiar?
a
Let
bunch
the
of
cops-
times because they've been
let
in
the
here
cops be
watching the whole
called.
time. They've been in here watching the whole time. They wouldn't come up.
Wait, why do I know that name, Lady Maverick?
Because she's fucking with Texas also.
None of them will come up.
She looks like Matilda the HUD.
Oh my God. Do you know what I just realized? I had a couple Bush beers last night and it said NA. And I was trying to figure out what the hell NA was. And I was wondering why I wasn't catching a buzz. It's non-alcoholic.
It's non-alcoholic, you goof.
Wow.
You're like, I'm sitting here drinking this beer and I don't feel anything. Oh my God.
I thought it was because I was tired. Oh my God. Well.
All right. Well,
All right, y'all.
I think this was a productive live Muppet.
It was a productive live. I'm happy. I think I cleared my name, and if I didn't, again, I'll just keep going live.
Right. I think you did too. And like I said it before, I appreciate, the apology, and I get it was a whole clusterfuck of stuff.
Oh, hold on. I'd like to welcome the Evolve man in here since you were one of the ones that was up on the panel of these clowns.
Who is it?
The Evolve man.
Oh.
What? So when I put these can just massive post it all around.
You know what's funny? Lady Maverick's husband took a picture of my wife's arrest photo and put it up on the screen, for everybody. And I thought it was pretty funny because if my wife went to jail, why would you even try and fuck with my wife?
Right?
And she went to jail for a beatdown. She gave somebody a beatdown at 45 years old.
Yeah, that is what it is, though. People have shit.
I went to jail, what was it, 7-8 months ago? It's a thing, and you fuck with my kids.
Who is that?
Huh?
Not you running
That's
away.
one of their cronies. That's one of their cronies.
Not them running away.
That's holy fucks boy.
Oh, holy fuck.
And he's in South Carolina. I'm in South Carolina too. I'm in Horry County in Myrtle Beach, 1008 Bay Drive.
Carolina Reaper.
1008 Bay Drive. You know where I'm at?
Hey guys, I just wanted to introduce myself. My name is Restreets. You and I know each other, but I was holy fuck. Just thought I'd let you know that Cowgirl's husband told me the other day, and I've got the screenshots and everything. But he told me the other day in a text that holy fuck was bringing my name into this stuff and Candy's name. And I told him, I said, listen, you need to tell him I'm giving you a warning. Veteran to veteran. You tell him if my name comes out his mouth again, I'm gonna come to his fucking house and rub his forehead on the sidewalk. That's it. I'm done. I had no idea about this doxing crap. Mariah, Rue and I are very close. And
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell's going on? And then he said, I see my name and I see a picture of my face in Cowgirls Live. I was like, what the fuck? I've been hanging around on Clapper most of the time. You can ask Candy down in the chat. I've been hanging around on Clapper.
I haven't been on here in 3 weeks, and then I get messages that I'm like the talk of the town all week. I'm like, what the fuck?
Right. None of us have actually been on this app. We've been just hanging out in Discord, talking, having fun. Oh, here's this bitch, Wyoming cowgirl. Bring her up.
Oh, Wyoming cowgirl.
Oh,
Come
sure.
on, honey. Come on up. Don't be afraid.
I'm just telling you now that I had nothing to do with any of this. I didn't even know what was going on. So
No
just letting
one
you know.
did any. Listen, no one did anything. That's the whole freaking point.
Come on,
None
don't
of
be
us.
afraid. Come up.
Oh, she turned off her request.
Oh, scared? Are you scared?
Aw, poor thing.
Oh, honey, don't be scared. Listen, we're just look, I'm helping you out. I'm promoting your page. Okay? That's all I'm doing. I'm letting people know that you're a slime ball. And the fact that you like to do these call out lives and you actually have no proof at all. You just do it for clout. And look, you're not gonna gain clout using my name. Okay? I'm not going to allow that to happen. So I would love for you to come up, or you can later, after midnight Eastern time, host an apology live, have me up, and publicly apologize so everyone can hear it. Yep.
Yep.
Here's Rue.
No, we're not going to stop. Plain and simple. Even your husband thinks
Hello.
you're a wacko.
Hello.
Hi,
Hey,
everyone. Yeah,
Doxer.
can I just make something publicly known? Nice try on calling the fucking cops on me and pretending to be a fucking cop. You
Yeah,
fucking
I forgot
loser.
about that. That
Nice
happened
try
last
with the
Wow.
fucking fake warrant bullshit. Nice try with that.
She took it that far.
Yeah.
and
She had
Chrissy-
her fucking minions pretend to be a Stanford police officer and say I had a warrant out for my fucking arrest last night. Nice
Yeah.
fucking try.
I searched the warrant database and there's nothing. It's
And by
all
the way,
bullshit.
Cowgirl, just thought I'd let you know, and I don't like to get into this kind of stuff because my health is not good. But Rue, by the way, you got me blocked on this account for some reason. But Cowgirl, I just want to let you know the other day in your live when I popped in just to say hello, in front of everybody, you asked me if I was still friends with Rue, and I said yes. You said, well, if you're friends with Rue, then I can't be associated with you. Well,
Yeah.
what's that about?
Yeah, and then you go in to fucking attack all my friends like a fucking ancestry fucking DNA fucking thing, like a web. And you have to pick point at each friend of mine. You know what, you fucking bitch? Let me tell you something. I went to bat for you. I got your fucking account reinstated. I have the letters. I have the fucking letters still.
Yeah, I mean, I thought we were friends. I thought like
Right.
her shit, she's being harassed by Hog, and like we were like totally there and on board. And
Yeah.
I don't know, 2
And
months
another thing,
later now.
Hog, you fucking dumpster fire of a fat slam pig that you fucking are. Let me
Oh, he
tell you
called
something.
me a dirty bitch.
You let me tell you, call me a dyke bitch one more time. I've had the most fucking amazing, beautiful girls in 1 week that you will ever have in your fucking life.
Rue, let me
tell
ask you a question. How many times has Hog Boss been in your DMs asking for your phone number because he thought you were pretty?
Never. Oh, I don't even know, because a person like that, I would ignore. Let me tell you.
Oh, I was about to say he usually does that to women who reject him. So
Yeah, I haven't even talked to this fucking person, dude. Let me just tell you, I've never even spoken to this fucking loser. Okay?
oh man.
But you know what? Marie, I'm going to call her Marie, since you want to put everybody's shit out there.
Not the first name.
Yeah, okay, Marie. Fucking get me all upset and worry me and go to the lengths of getting people to pretend to be a police officer. Now you fucking started a fucking problem. Now you fucked with the wrong group, you stupid bitch. You stupid
It's
bitch.
funny. They talk about the FBI. That's such a federal crime right there.
Yeah.
Because it's
Oh yeah,
crossing
I
state
told.
lines.
Listen.
Yeah.
I told Hog Boss. Listen, show the proof that this has gone to the investigation, or this has turned into an investigation, and I'll cash app you $1,000. Now I know he's money
bullshit.
hungry, so I thought that he'd be able to do that, but
Yeah, exactly.
he has not taken it to the authorities. Let's be for real.
And Mrs. Hamilton, since you are an investigative reporter,
Right.
how about write this? Fuck off.
Yeah.
Oh, and not only that, but let's talk about this shit. So for you doxing people and you actually use Nexus to do that shit, we can all actually sue you, and we would love to have a farm in Wyoming Like,
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
in
it
your
would
little
be
fucking
nice.
state of fucking Wyoming, you just fucked with New York, you motherfucker. You just fucked with the state of New York, you asshole. Like, you
Oh my
kidding?
god.
Well,
True.
I
No, man. She should really get off TikTok and go give her husband some attention because
Yeah, because you
it
know
seems
what?
like
I don't
He
think he
break
wants
it to
it.
you,
he's running
Marie,
on empty,
but
honey.
even your own husband hates
Poor
you.
man.
Even
Poor
your
man.
own husband can't stand you. And I saw it with my own eyes.
That's
He
pretty
is
bad.
more worried about his kids than you. What does that tell you?
As he should be, because
Yeah.
she's obviously off a rocker.
Right. Like, what does that tell you of a kind of mother you are? That
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he's more
it is
concerned to
pretty
protect
sad
his
though.
children than you are.
I
know, it
tried
is
to
pretty
tell
sad
y'all
though.
I was going to go live about this. I tried to
When
tell y'all,
your
and
own
y'all didn't want to
husband,
believe me. So
when your own husband is throwing you under the bus, it's a pretty sad day.
Yeah, it's a pretty.
I think
Yeah, and I'll
that
tell you
the
one
morbidly
one thing.
obese, low
When me,
IQ cripple has a problem with everyone, if I'm honest,
and I'll tell you
because
one
they
thing.
are
When
jealous
you
of everyone.
when you drag me into your shit,
Yeah.
I've been on this app for 3 days straight. 24 hours, not hardly getting any sleep. I will fucking find out who you are.
we were having a good time off the app, and I was
Yep.
thinking maybe that they would be happy that we're off the app, but it seems like they missed us, and here we are.
That's what I was saying. I was like, I don't even go on this shit, but they'll get
How
bored and
about
something
when?
will come up.
How about when they
And
had
we'll
a
be ready.
screenshot of my live of just me, Mariah, and
Yeah.
Crumpets and Cherry?
Oh
And I
yeah,
was
I
like,
remember that.
what the fuck is
Yeah,
that
like
about?
that was a gotcha moment because Sherry
That
was up
was
on your
months
fucking live.
ago.
Like, who
I know,
cares?
and
Right. And
I
did
go,
I,
first
and
of all,
Rue,
can I
did
just
I
say
know
something?
you?
I'm like,
I mean,
you
did
guys
I
are
know you
fucking
before
weird.
that?
I don't think so. You guys
No.
just met.
Like,
Yeah.
that's weird. And every time Mariah tried to say something and she was yelling at them, they had to be 12 years old
And
and
make
cover
noises.
up with a sound.
Yeah, they're like, who's stealing money? And I was like, well, Hog for one. And then I said, and the two ladies that fake going to the hospital, or one's the OD, another one's just faking. And they made a noise over it so you couldn't hear it. I was so pissed.
All right, y'all. I really got to go. I got like 20 minutes to get ready. I'll be on tonight.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
I followed you guys, so then yeah. All right.